So tonight we have the hedgehog and a mixture of balance and wobbling and strength and massage. Good evening. Let's make a start. Take a breath in. Breathing out. Shoulders up. I might need to come forward. You kind of all kind of scrunched up to the back of the wall. Shoulders up. So you can turn your bodies around to face me. So if you feel like you don't want to be looking over your shoulder. Good evening. Help yourself to a hedgehog. This. And breathing out. Take a breath in. And breathing out. Lifting your right arm. And back down. Lift your left arm. Aha. Aha. This is your arm float. You have to imagine you've got a balloon lifting your hands to the ceiling. How lovely is that? Breathing in. And breathing out. Oh. Round the outside. I like when people know what I'm going to do before I know what I'm going to do. Cross over, round the outside. I like the different combinations, variations. Sometimes I feel I should teach with you guys in the background. Take a breath in. Draw down on the elbows, drawing down on the laps actually. So hands by your side. Good. Shake out the hands, shake out the feet. Let's do some more. Let's do our side bends. Keeping the legs straight. We can then lift. Let's lift our right arm. Oh, beautiful. And back. Take a breath in. And bend. We've started yet. I know some people are having them puffing already. Lift the other arm. Back towards the middle. Take a breath in. Breathing out. Back towards the middle. Circle the shoulders. And now you do a big hard side. Do it without any sounds. And then big sound. So it makes all the difference. Definitely. If you've got that one out of the way, let's rotate body. Keeping your hips fixed. Imagine I'm holding onto your hips. Can't move your hips, but you can move your upper body. Beautifully done. I'll get some music going in a minute. I was going to do, this one is already on YouTube. It's a bit of a blurred one, so I'll just do this one again. Has anybody looked at the YouTube videos? Hey, that's a start. Well done. So from here, then shake out your arms. We can then do our roll downs. If your back is, say, able or sore, pelvic tilts, or you can do your supportive back stretch. Otherwise, roll down. Reach that to the vertebra one at a time. Open out through the chest, rise up onto your toes, big stretch up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes, hold your balance. Open the eyes and relax the shoulders down. And back down again. Chin. Just do one more roll down. We're going to have a play with this one. See how tight or flexible you feel. Open out through the chest, rise up onto your toes, big stretch up towards the ceiling. Shoulders down. Close your eyes. Open the eyes. Open the shoulders and shake out the hands. So now we can then use the hedgehog for massage. So yeah, anybody who hasn't got a hedgehog, use a spiky ball, tennis ball. You're going to stand on the hedgehog on the textured side up, and we can walk forward and back. Keep that one. You should put your trainers back on again afterwards, Julie. So put them straight back on again afterwards. You're right, Elaine.
Put it the wrong way around.
I don't know if they are laughing with you. I have had people walk over the head. I said, "Oh, walk forward and back," so they've gone forward and back. So which is, yeah, so it makes me smile. The use of language, they've done exactly what I've asked them to. There's no such thing as failure, just a different outcome to your aim. Who do you blame if it goes wrong?
You shut there.
was a bit quick, couldn't it? Put off the edge of the hedgehog. So now you can target the arches of your feet a little bit more. Or yeah, so the spiky ball or the tennis ball is lovely. Or the wobble disc with the textured side. Let's do the other foot. So I have to kind of come off the other edge of the hedgehog, and I don't know why. I could easily stay there. There's something right about doing it each side, isn't it? Balancing it out. Yeah. So then let's see how we feel doing our roll downs now. Looking at the chin. Do you feel more flexible or less? You tell me.
Ooh, bit more, yes.
Ah. You said that I'll pay you later. It's a bit like when we do our spiky ball test. I thought we'd just do the roll downs. Feel different to the roll downs. And we stack. So that's the massage benefits. Really stretch up towards the ceiling. Good. So for the shoulders and yeah. David was quick on that one. So then we can use the hedgehog for balance. So if we place it so that it rocks, you think about this one. So it rocks forward and back. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind. So it rocks from side to side. I've been teaching this all week. You think I know by now? This morning. So we can rock from side to side. That's it. That's okay, Liz. So this can all be done without the hedgehog. And we're coming, so Julie can do the same as us, but she hasn't got the hedgehog, and it's absolutely fine. People at home, if you haven't got one, it's fine. So standing tall, lengthening through the spine. The crown of the head towards the ceiling, shoulders up and back and down, as we know. Our neck's in alignment. Coming down the body, make the triangle with your hand. Heel of your hands on your hips. Fingers on your pubic bone, bend your knees. Tilt the pelvis forward and back, your bucket of water. Come back to a point where your pelvis ideally is flat, vertical plane. There. Legs are straight. Sleeping, breathing out. Bring up on the pelvic floor, brace your upper abdominals. And release. It's better. Release halfway again. Well done. So you've got that rib hip connection the same there. To do, lift the heel of your feet and keeping that rib hip distance the same. Good. And we're trying not to sink through the hips. So this was very subtle. It's a bit of ankle mobilization, but it is strength through the hips here. People that are weak, they wouldn't be able to keep that from rocking. We can then, this is where the fun begins, work your way to the middle of the hedgehog. So Julie can still do this, anybody without the hedgehog. So you can do this on the floor or on a book. In lockdown, people use books. We can lift up one leg. I like the laughing. And then you can close your eyes. That's it, yeah. And it is tricky enough to do it on the floor, let alone on the hedgehog. Change the other side. We do this on. Change the other leg. Lift the leg. Close your eyes. Hold your balance. I did a very bad example. Yes. Well done. Good. So then change legs again. Make sure your foot's right in the middle of the hedgehog. That will help. Otherwise, you're kind of lopsided there. Have that toe ready if you need to. Lift the leg further if you wish. Fix your eyes on somebody or something opposite you and turn your head. We can then, your head is fixed, and now you're going to look from side to side. That's challenging. So the other one was challenging in the ear. This is challenging. Vision is one of the major sources of balance, and I'm making that tricky for you. Keep your eyes open, and now we can tilt the head from side to side. And that's making you go off center, which is why that's difficult. Yes, yeah. We need to practice our balance every day. Future-proofing, you guys are young and gorgeous, because when you're older, you will thank me. Balance is one of the things that does go as we get older. We're never too old to get strong, but we do, our balance becomes more difficult as we get older. Lift the other leg. I'll be expecting some videos from Karen and Keith doing their skiing next week. So now we can keep your eyes still, move your head. Then keep the head still and then look from side to side. And then we can tilt the head from side to side. That's going to challenge. Come back into side to side, making all that. And all the time your core is being fired up and switched on. Let's shake out the legs. So you will find that your ankles your calves have been worked, so your ankles are being worked as well. Let's change the hedgehog. We'll keep it there. Change back to the original leg. So this one now is all about strength. So feel free to stand by the wall. So if you're having difficulty balancing, don't be self-conscious, stand by the wall, because I'd rather you be strong and we're not worried about balance on this one now. Both your legs are straight. I carefully explained this morning. So someone said, so are both legs straight? Yes. So now we've beautifully got our perfect neutral spine, but now I'm going to take you out of neutral spine, shortening one side and then lengthening. So if you had stripes on your shirt, some people this morning are deliberately not wearing striped shirts anymore because I don't pick them, I use them for examples. See how your back feel. This might not agree with your back, but you're making you're shortening and lengthening actually, so the foot can go below the level and we can lift as well. Your hip hitching in the vertical plane. Drop that into conversation at some point, or drop it and put it in an email, see if anybody notices it. So now that supporting leg is going to be bent, and we're going to just tap down with the heel of the leg. So that supporting leg is bent, but we're keeping that rib hip distance the same. We're checking that our knees are in line. Good. Knee, if you're feeling it in your knees, push the weight back into your glutes so you don't feel it in your knees. So you want the glutes to do the work there. If your knees are okay with it, challenge them. Should we change the other side? Yes, please, I hear you cry. Both legs are straight. Hitch the hip and lower. This explains why people with leg length discrepancy, it can cause scoliosis. You don't know if the scoliosis causes a leg length discrepancy, which order it's coming. You're born like it. So one leg's strong, so then your back will then try and compensate. You've done your 10, say aye. Sorry. That was quick. Okay. Now we're going to bend that supporting leg, keep that rib hip distance the same. That's it. But that leg, the leg is still straight. Slower. Take your time. Mrs. B. Bouncing up and down there. Make it look easy. Change, well done. So we've done 10 each side. So now we can change. Just should we do we'll do the ones with straight legs first. For knee people, you will like this. Not a lot. Change legs. So people against the wall, do the outside leg first, otherwise you'll run out of space. So do the outside leg first. We're lifting that leg, see how high we can lift it. But ideally that leg should be straight. Lifting for 10, 9. Look at your legs. Are there wrinkles in your leggings? Surprisingly hard on the quads. What do we think? Oh, it's easy then, obviously. Back to the side. Yeah, 10. I like the way Sally's got her socks to match her top. So we've gone up to the side now. 10 there. What fun if you had ankle weights. We can then lean slightly forward, so we're not arching through the back, we'll bring that leg behind. So, well done. Should we change the other side? Legs. This is more hip strength and core strength and outer thighs. Oh, and core. Oh, no charge, extra charge. That leg is straight. How high can you lift that leg? But keep it straight. I'd rather you keep it low, but straight. Have a look at your leg. Is it straight? Ask yourself. Out to the side. Out to thigh strength. Which leg is working harder? Yeah, supporting leg. Oh. And then we can lean forward. That leg comes behind for 10. That's it. You can tap that toe down. She says, try and make it look like I've done it deliberately. And shake out. Yes. Can you feel that in the glutes as well? Yeah. Let's go back to quads then. Move back to the original leg. We're going to tap the corners and see how it feels. We're going to do 5 aside, and we'll keep all, and then we're going to see how it feels. We'll work a bit more to sort of forward, side, back, diagonal, forward, side, back. So then you can challenge your depth. How low can you go? As I said before, if your knees are uncomfortable, push the weight back into the glutes. Forward, side. What is the back? Straight. Okay, to the side, when you're doing your 5 aside, shaking it out. How low can you go? You might find it easier this side, you might find it hard. Forward, side. Some of you are like, so they're off already. They're like, hell's me. So, how low can you go? How much can you bend that supporting leg? Last one, I make it. Yes. So let's work a bit harder. Change back to the original leg. We're going to do 10 in each different direction. Say, Thank you. How low can you go for 10? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push your bottom back. 2. Up to the side, please. You can hover that foot, it doesn't have to touch down. And then just take your 10 goes back. That's it. That's it. And then diagonal behind. How low can you go for 10? 9. Keep going. 8. Don't let me stop you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You may rest it there. Say yeah, babe. I like to see people rub by their quads with their bottoms. It's good. It's a good sign. Change the other leg. I don't like knees being rubbed. I like quads being rubbed and bottoms. How low can you go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Watch that knee doesn't travel inwards. Keep the knee in line with your ankle and your hip. Please, out to the side. I forgot about the nice voice. Well done. Watching that knee. That's it. So we're doing 10 behind. This is a knee rehab one, this one. And then diagonal. Well done. Yes. So yeah, baby. The burn is back. Somebody said to me, oh, you haven't said that for ages. The burn is back. Shake up these legs. Either have your glutes stretched there. We're going to work quads a bit more in a minute. I was right on cue. Thank you. And the leg. How low can you go? Well done. Let's do, we can turn the hedgehog round so it rocks forward and back. They're not very wide. Everybody's got long legs, they're not really bit narrow. Never mind. Have your feet as wide as your hedgehog, but have it so it rocks forward and back. Julie, you'll be fine without. How low can you go? So I can't normally do a deep squat, but I can because it's tilting slightly. So breathing in, keeping the back straight, and breathing out. All the way down and all the way up. A bit quicker than I expected there. This will be done on a wobble disc, this one. Well done. All the way down and halfway up. 10, 9, slower. 8, keep back in neutral. Keep the body at 45-degree angle. Put the weight back if you're feeling in your knee. So we're just pulsing, slowly under control. Yes, can you feel that working? Yes. Let's check the order. I was going to do the other one first, but we'll do this one. Have the hedgehog so that I'm showing it, I'm side on because of the camera, but have it so that your ball of your feet are on the back of the hedgehog. I've got a short back feet, so this makes it harder for me. If you've got long, slender feet, you might need to be further up the hedgehog. So this one makes it almost impossible to do your. I don't want you to bend your knees on this one. The knees are very slightly bent over the top of the ankles. I would like your bottom to go right back. Where does the bottom go? Neutral spine. So both feet for the moment.
It's all pain in my heels, so that hurts.
Okay, so do without the hedgehog. Do both together without the hedgehog. Just do the. Yeah. Stand tall as well in between. So you should still feel that little bit then in the glutes, yes? Can you still feel that? Well done. So that's your RDL pattern. You should feel a delicious hamstring stretch. What do you think?
Yes.
Say, All right, those gorilla shape backs. That's a nice opposite to squat. So then we can then have our heels lifted on the hedgehog or not. Or just be on your toes if you wanted to. So again, I can't normally do a deep squat, but I can now because I've got my heel. When you're doing your stilettos, you can do your stiletto squat. No, not today, David. Yeah. So that's easy for me now. And that's like on the floor with your heels lifted. Yes, this one isn't balanced. How low can you go? Again, if your knees are uncomfortable, what do we do? It's just lie back so that you've got the weight through the heels. Don't you have to use the hedgehog for this? Where the book comes in handy though at home. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down. Some of you are speeding up a lot. All the way down. I only normally do the downs. I don't normally do the whole thing all the way through. I'm suffering with you guys. I'm crying on the inside. Yeah, baby. Hold that 90 degrees. Clench buttons for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You may rest it. Shake out the legs. Stretch the front of the thigh. Tuck that tailbone under. And change the other leg. I'm looking forward to the comments that you're going to put back for Hannah on the group.
I know what she meant.
Shake out the legs. Good. One last bit of leg work, and then we're going to hit the floor. That makes it sound really exciting, doesn't it? So we're used to doing so people without the hedgehogs, you can do remember the small RDLs? This is similar to the wall RDLs when we touch down to our ankles and back. Otherwise, on a hedgehog, I've got my. Actually, let's do some hedgehog rocks from side to side. You can put that toe down if you need to. That's absolutely fine. I'll show you with the other leg. So we want the bottom to come back again. Reaching down for an ankle, it might be your calf, it might even be your knee. Again, we're pushing the bottom back. You can do that and stand tall in between. So that's more glutes this time. So this is like doing the wall RDL. Yes. Oh, guys, you're the best. What are you? Better than? Yes. Change the other leg. Open your toe. Touch down the ankle. Push the bottom back. Well done, 5 left. Well done. Pushing that heel into, when you take your foot off the hedgehog, you'll see an imprint and your heel should be deeper than the rest of your feet. Can you feel that? Should we do a quick roll down? Oh. Big stretch up towards the ceiling. How high can you reach? And shake everything out. So now pre-stretch your wrist. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees. So this can be done with the book, Karen feet. I'll just get some little drink by the way, let's get some music going. It's called In the Zone. Are you feeling like you're in the zone? Yes. Fun one coming up. You're enjoying the fun, but let's have it so the hedgehog rocks from side to side across your mat. You put your right leg on the, put a shin on there. So this can be done without a hedgehog as well. It's just a bit more fun. So we're tight, tight, tight. Shoulder blades are down. Using your the muscles of your lower abdominals, you're going to lift your pelvis and your knee comes along for the ride. You are doing your hip hitch in the horizontal plane, if you wanted to know. Very subtle work for the lower abdominals. It looks like I'm just lifting my knee. The knee's coming along for the ride. The stomach muscles are doing the work. The trick is to have your shin on the hedgehog. And we're not letting our foot touch down. So now I'm going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. And close your eyes. Oh, gosh. Hold that position. If you want to touch down with your foot to make it less fun, you can. You have to make sure your shin's right in the middle so you don't fall off. If you think, oh, I want more of a challenge than that, then joiner. Elbow to knee, eyes open. So we're doing 10 there. You can always do a few extra. This would be fun if you had ankle weights and hand weights. And we're keeping the back straight. I see this one done sometimes with curving through the back. Today we're doing it with the back straight. Yes. Yes, I like the use of the push-up bars. It's very nice. Change the other leg. We're doing our hip hitch on the other side. Stomach tight, 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 pelvic floor switched on as always, breaking the abdominals, lifting that pelvis. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to return. Well done. We're doing 10 on this side to match what we did on the other side. Sam's done hers already, Mrs. Speedy Gonzalez. Sorry. And then opposite arm, opposite leg, the neither of the feet are touching down unless you feel the need to have them there. Hold in that position. Your legs is keep that. Hang on a minute, Liz. We're just holding position for a minute. She's off. Close your eyes. And then we can do elbow to knee. Eyes open. That's it. What do you think? What do you think? Yes. Sam likes it.
Sam is right.
Should we have a little lie down?
Yes.
Have a lie down on your front. Rest your forehead on your hands. Have a snooze. I'm just going to take a drink. Got some towel here and of somebody's yoga block. I'm gaining equipment every week. So if anybody's lost it, so if I actually bring it out, people might see it and think, oh, that's mine. So we're lying down, resting our forehead on our hands. Breathing in deeply in and out through your nose. As if you're smelling a lovely, beautiful, whether it's, I don't know, I shouldn't say it because it might not be right for you, but whatever is a lovely, beautiful smell. Remember the Arvisto adverts? It's that kind of, oh, that smells nice rather than forceful breathing. Inhale. Feel the rib cage expand front, to the side and the back, especially the lower part of the rib cage. Let your abdominals expand. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Inhale to lift, inhale. And breathing out, breathe out. You can bring your hands to W position. Inhale, lift head and chest, and exhale to lower. Feel the rib cage expand. As you inhale, as you inflate the rib cage, it helps to lift you up. So if your back's okay with it, brace the abdominals a little bit and come up to full swan dive. See what your back allows. We can now have, well, do a few more. It's the lovely opposite to roll down. Life takes us forward into flexion. So it's good for us to do these extension type moves. So with the hedgehog, see how you feel for comfort for your back and so on. So we can place, the walrus might do this at home, or a cushion. But have it so the hedgehog rocks forward and back, quite low on your hips. And you want to be able to lift the legs. But then what we can do our head, we can do our swan dive. Did you know sometimes they say lift your body as you lift up, and as you go down, the legs can come like a seesaw. Now you are truly a seesaw. What fun. Yes, especially with your back. Yeah. See, Jill's having fun. There's two of us. That's amazing. Now, the next exercise you may not like. So we're going to have the hedgehog so it's further up your body. Some people said it's by the rib cage. Everybody's going to be different in the room. But you want it so you can then, you are true, and you're being like a wobble board yourself. You can hold that position there. So if you do your swimming arms, swimming legs, but it's a delicate balance. If it sticks in your stomach, it makes you feel uncomfortable. Just don't do. Oh, I like that. So Cordelia is doing breaststroke.
Skydiving.
It's skydiving. It is skydiving. Otherwise, do back extension, do darts. Do ordinary darts or extraordinary darts. And holding that little position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest it there. Yeah, that was very impressive. Shell stretch to release. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. You have to brace your stomach, don't you? And not have anything to eat before you come. So now we can then come on to the hedgehog. It doesn't make a huge difference, to be honest. So have it's still rocking forward and back. The shoulder blades are back and down. Pop your trainers on, those that need to have their trainers on because of feet. Them at tight, tight, tight. We're going to lift the knees at millimetre from the mat and hold it and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't bother doing up the laces though, Liz, otherwise you'll miss out. 5. Rest it there. Your variation, if you're otherwise you can do 3/4 plank on your knees there. Do not worry about your toes. Another option, lift the knees, that leg can come out into plank, and then bring that knee back in. That other knee goes out. Use the option that suits you. And repeat. Again, shoulders back and down. Let's just do 2 more each side. Hold plank, do the hands and knees plank if you prefer that one. Last one. You're right, Sally. Yeah. Come into your shell stretch to release. The hands go wide. The right hand can go to your left. And then your left hand can go over to your, yeah. So we haven't used the hedgehog much for massage. You could have laid on it with your quads. The massages your quads, outer thigh. What it's nice for is for the back, especially if you have back people who've got rounded through the back. This can help. Have it so the hedgehog, there's a line of the hedgehog, or a wobble disc, or a cushion actually for this bit. It's quite nice having Karen keeps. It reminds me of people who haven't always got the equipment. So this one, I've got it quite high on my back. Support your head. You don't have the chin open. But now your bottom is down. I'm going to deliberately round, arch over the hedgehog. Put a towel on it if it's too uncomfortable. Keep that neck in line. So have a look, guys. So rather than having chin open, support your head. Somebody today said it made it easier if you lifted the bottom, but that was getting away from the point of doing it, is the arching as much as your back allows. And then you can wriggle up the hedgehog a bit more. So it might be change position again. Do the position that suits you. So we are getting a massage at the same time. No extra charge. This can turn into a curl up exercise. Choose the position. If it's too uncomfortable, like I say, you don't have to use the hedgehog. Get rid of it. So hold your stomach in, breathing out to lift. This is more abdominals working. And hold it high and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high, side bend, 10 on the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. In some respects, it's making it easier because you're propped up. 10 on the other side. So looking up towards the ceiling, keeping your neck in its alignment still. Well done. So then what we can do is stretch, we can stretch. We can have the hedgehog so that it's at 90 degrees. So this is another massage for the back. And what I can do is have a yoga block here, and you just lie on it, or put your jumper there or coat, and you just lie like that for the rest of the class. Bend your knees. She'll get that arch. It's stretching through the chest, this one. So is it across the back or just? I've got it so that the line is across.
that way.
Yeah, that way around this time.
Right.
Yeah, keep asking questions. Sam, you're okay the other way around. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
Bend your knees. And you look like you're on the beach. So what we can then do is lift your hips, bring your fingers together, your 007 position, fingers there, clasped, and go from side to side. So you get that more of a massage there. If it's too uncomfortable, don't do it. So this would be like with a roller at home, or somebody told me she was supposed to do this with a rolled up towel. She was told to do this one. That would be more for mobility rather than for massage. Well done, guys. Well done. So let's then take the hedgehog, and we're going to have it so that it now rocks from side to side across your mat. So this one isn't to do with balance, so it should be all right. Have both your feet are on the hedgehog. Otherwise, both your feet are on the floor. Or the wobble disc, actually. The wobble disc would be good for this one. So deliberately tilt it from side to side. And then the hedgehog should be level. It's slightly more lower abdominal. Tilt your tailbone under. So your lower back touches the mat. Brace your abdominals. Put your hand on your hip bones, prod deep into the flesh. Stomach tight. Lift your right foot about 1 millimetre from the mat, but don't let the hedgehog tilt. There's hardly any weight on the hedgehog with both the feet. So tuck your tailbone under if your back's sore. Don't worry about keeping the feet light, but for the moment, tuck your tailbone under, lifting one leg at a time, and don't let the hedgehog tilt. I did say in one class you get electric shock, and they thought I was serious. Brace, right leg to tabletop. Keep that imprint, left leg to tabletop. That left leg taps down, no tilting, right leg taps down. Left leg to tabletop, brace, right leg to tabletop. The right leg taps down, and then the left. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. So from here, we can do our pelvic tilt for 10, 9, reverse curl. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold that maximum tilt, hold it there, and then you do your toe taps from there or heel taps, keeping that rib hip distance the same. So imagine I'm standing on your stomach, I'm poking you in the stomach, keep that tension, keep that lower back touching the mat, keep that 90-degree shape with the legs, tapping the hedgehog. Beautifully done, guys. Then we can then try with the upper body involved, upper abdominals as well. Lifting the upper abdominals, do your toe taps, stomach tight again. Put your hand on your belly button. Are you holding it in? If you're not, hold it in a bit more. So there should be no doming or lifting. Guys, I'm seeing some people, their legs are just going up and down. Let the whole leg in its right angle shape come forward. We can then go into our opposite shoulder, opposite knee, working across the obliques, your waistband muscles for your beautiful hourglass figure. It sounds really old-fashioned now, doesn't it? I think what would be a modern equivalent to that. Single leg stretch is your next progression. Stay at the level that suits you. And still hold your navel in. Let's go for
Grand finale. Bring the leg up towards the ceiling, come down to the point of bite, don't have to. Take your top legs if you prefer. You can rest your upper body, you can rest at any time. I normally wait until the end, it's 10, well, nearly 10 to. We can reach for the ankles for 10, 9, support your head if you need to, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest it there. Big stretch, hands as far away from your feet as you can. You can then place the feet back onto the hedgehog. We're going to lift our hips up into a shoulder bridge. Take your time, roll down through the spine, bone by bone. Take a turban under, lift your hips towards the ceiling. You can bring your arms overhead and then roll down through the spine. Again, bone by bone. See if you can keep the hands in their position. See how the shoulders feel with this one. Back to start position. Take a turban under, lift the hips. Lift the arms overhead. Roll down through, especially that lower back. Let's just do one more because that felt so good. Take a turban under, lift your bottom. So you could carry on doing that one if you wished. So now to work this one harder. Lift your hips. Straighten out one leg. Have you wiggle your foot so it's in the middle of the hedgehog? The thighs are parallel. To work it harder, your hands can be towards the ceiling. Only your bottom's going to move now for 10, 9, 8, 7. Your knees are together. Your thighs are parallel. That leg is straight. We can pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest it there. The nice voice is back. Did you notice? Change the other leg. Lift your hips. The other leg is now straight. So you're working the quads, hamstrings, glutes. Bottom down to floor, back up again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're right, Cam. Sit. When you've done your 10, say I. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I see Karen on the Zoom. I can see her foot in the air. Hug your knees to chest. Lovely bits coming up. You might even like it. We're now going to massage our lower back. So we can take the hedgehog so that it's the line is in line with our spine. Take that underneath our lower back. So the wobble disc is good for this one. Otherwise, just hug your knees, massage your backs. But place the hedgehog where it feels comfortable. What do we think? To play with the position, this is more lower back now. Circle the knees. You can do poet tilt so you can feel the massage there. I don't know when the massage becomes an exercise. Circle the knees. Have your hands to the side. We can do our hip roll from side to side. If your hamstrings are flexible enough, the legs can be straight. We're gluing our ankles together now. We could go around the world. And then back again, all in one night. And this is another one where we can stretch the hip flexors. So hug your right knee to chest, straighten out that left leg so the left foot touches the floor. That left leg is straight. Remember we did this one off the edge, I think I showed it off the edge of the stage. This is one off the edge of your dining room table or your bed. Or anything else that's lifted, that's in a lifted up position. Send me pictures, send me videos. We can now stretch that hamstring from that leg that's lifted. Your stretch might be here. You can bend the knee if you need to. That leg, flex the foot. Inner thigh stretch. Bring that leg across, outer thigh, point and flex your foot, floss that nerve. Well done. So now we're going to change legs. Put your other leg to chest. I've lost the plots off the bottom which leg we're doing, but it's the one that you weren't doing just now. Straighten out that other leg. It's nice on the hedgehog because you're lifted up. That other foot should be touching the floor. And the other leg should be straight. You've got one that you're hugging and the other one, that's where the hip flexors stretch. That's where the magic happens. That's one of Lou's saying at the gym. Quite like that one. You can now, that leg that you've hugged to your chair, straighten that leg out. Point and flex your foot. You can bend the other knee if you need to. Inner thigh stretch. Outer thigh stretch. Point and flex your foot there. Good. You can come off the hedgehog, come onto your side. Should we eat the frog and do the harder exercise first? Let's. You had no chance to reply then, did you? Don't need to do the hedgehog for this one. So have the hedgehog so that it rocks across your mat, along your mat. I've got my foot. And those of you that have got shoulder issues, you can lie down and just lift your legs. Don't have to use the hedgehog for this one either. So Julie, you probably won't want to use it for this one. You can have your elbow. If you want to do the easier option, both legs are straight. Otherwise, lifting out, breathing out to lift, and breathing in to return. You can do it on your hand if you want to, Liz, so it's not so sore on the shoulders.
I'll try with it.
Yeah, see how you feel. Make sure your elbows directly underneath your shoulder. Breathing out, have your head back in line with your body. And then stay high. That top leg is lifted, flex for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Just do top leg then. 5, 4, 3, rest it there. Fun one coming up. I have to tell you when it's fun.
Lynn Joyner fan.
Lynn Joyner fan. This one could be done on the floor without the hedgehog. So have a hedgehog so it rolls rocks forward and back. The trick is to have your hip bone right down the middle. What concerns about osteoporosis and so on, you might not want to use the hedgehog either because of the ribs. So this one, you have to start with your hand by your side. Lift the arm. And back. I like that. Helen was lifting her leg. Both legs should be lifted away from the floor though. You've got the hedgehog, or you can do this with a wobble disc. Or with I like the squeak. Arms are straight to make it look beautiful. You all lift together. Ready? All together. Put your hands by your side and lift. We could do this in canon on the other side. Keep the hands lifted towards the ceiling. That top leg, and we worked it out that it's harder if it's just the top leg only, and sway forward and back. Just the top leg. You can try it with the bottom leg moving as well, but it tends to counterbalance. Well done. Yes, rest it there. Come on the other side. The light's arriving at the end of the tunnel. Hedgehog's rocking forward and back along the mat.
Elbows on it. Lie down. Do match what you did on the other side. Make it the same. We're going to lift. Lift and separate. Remember that advert? Yes. Power of advertising, isn't it? So Liz, really, you need to do that one side first, then all the time, because really you should be matching what you did on the other side.
I was just like, just now, wasn't I? I've got to image.
Take your time so Liz can catch up. We can stay behind after the class. No, just lift that top leg, flex the foot for 10, 9, 8, nice. 7, breathe, 6, 5, head back in line with the body. Beautiful. Well done. We can then come down and have the hedgehog so that it rocks from side to side. Cross your mat and have your hip on there. You have to have the hedgehog for this one. Line is up with the centre of the hedgehog. The arm. So I've got to do a very beautiful stretch, but we can do that afterwards, like we stand up. That's it. So you can just do this one lying on the floor, don't need hedgehog. Both legs are straight. Neither of the legs are touching the floor. Oh. So we can start off with Liz. Have the hands by your side. So Liz, you lift your arm, then gradually go around the room. Keep going around the room, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So you can't see that.
Let's have eyes back here.
Work. Swap leg forward and back. Do you talk about write downs? When you get at the end of the day, you have to write down 3 things that were sparks of joy. For me, that was a spark of joy. Testing your balance there. Well done. Good. Let's come on to our hands and knees. I feel like I should have like a secret camera filming you guys. So people can see what's going on. Tuck your toes under, push down through the heels. Get a lovely calf stretch there. Toes back and down. Walk your feet in. Take your time coming out. We've been down a long time. I've been challenging your balance, your inner ear. Might not like it. Why? This was the stretch that I was going to do lying down. Take hold of your wrist. And stretch there. When you're in bed tonight, do it tonight lying down on your side. 5, 4. Circle the shoulders. I've got a client who says, "Oh, is it wiggle time? This is wiggle time." Circle the wrists, circle the ankles, tilt the head, take away any stress the class introduced. The head roll round. Stand tall, walk tall, rotate the body in a carefree manner. Keep doing your pelvic floor exercises. Start doing them. There's a card, there's like a Mother's Day card. It talks about something like about the children being the reason why they couldn't, well, they were in their pants. And I kind of put on my Instagram story saying she should be doing a pelvic floor exercise. Well done. Any questions, any feedback, let me know. Look forward to any comments in the WhatsApp group. And thank you very much, Karen and Keith at home. Anybody's been watching. Enjoy.